listening to another great American educational film on painting. Have you ever wanted to learn how to paint? Well, today, we've got a treat for you. We're going to teach you how to paint in some easy steps. And first, let me introduce you to my two volunteers, Ginny and Johnny. Say hello, kids. Well, hey kids, are you ready to paint? Yeah! Then let's move on to segment 1, proper attire. It's always important to wear proper attire when painting. Like Johnny over there. What have you got on, Johnny? Well, I'm wearing some of my less nice clothes because everyone knows that you should wear clothes you're especially fond of when you're painting. It'd be too much of a worry. You might get a stain on some of your nice shirts, and golly gee, that'd be such a drag. Well, that's great, Johnny, but not every kid could be as swell as you. What do you got on, Jenny?
Today is my first time painting, and I'm wearing my new cardigan. It must have cost $200, so good thing I'm wearing it for the first time I paint. Golly gee!
Now, there are some necessary precautions to take before painting. Like Johnny, what are you doing to make sure you're safe before you use paint? I'm reading the label on this paint can to make sure I know all the safety precautions I should be taking, because you can never be too safe. And Jenny?
Oh, I wonder if paint tastes like pudding.
No, Jenny, eating paint would kill you. And now a word from our sponsors.
Hello, and welcome to Paintco. Here at Paintco, we have every type of paint for all your great American needs. Are you looking to paint your picket an extra spiffy shade of white? Try a can of our new latex-based paint. Our latex paints are perfect for a variety of purposes and resist cracking way more than oil-based paints. And don't forget about different finishes. Flat, eggshell, satin, gloss. They all have their uses in making sure that your house is the most beautiful in the whole suburb. So the next time you find yourself needing a can of paint, jump in the Chevrolet and come down to Paintco, 123 America Street.
Segment 2, the ins and outs of painting. Man, that was some tough work mixing all of that paint. I can't wait to get started. Wait there, Joey. You gotta make sure you're using the right brush. Now, before we put the brush to the canvas, there are a few things you gotta know. 1, when you're using the brush, you dip it in the can, make sure you don't have too much on your brush. Whoa there, sport. You gotta brush it on the side to get all the excess off. Just like that. Now when you use a roller, you gotta use a paint tray. But there's no paint there. You gotta pour the paint in the tray. Slowly. Be careful now. Just like that. Now don't get too close and smell it, because the fumes of paint are quite deadly, and they'll give you quite a rush. Golly gee, I can't wait to get started. Great, now let's check back in with Johnny and Jenny. Yeah, but always remember to put a tarp down to make sure you don't spill any paint.
Yeah!
And what are you doing, Johnny?
Well, I'm making sure I use nice, even strokes when I'm painting this wood, because I want to make it look nice.
They're not going too fast because then I get paint everywhere. Now Jenny here is painting at a terrible angle and using messy strokes. This will cause paint to get everywhere on her mom's nice polyester rug. And now some more words from our sponsors.
Have you ever been stuck in a painting rut? Have you ever thought to yourself, well, I just don't know what paintbrush to use? Well, I'm here to solve all your painting woes. Here at Paintbrush Pal, we have all the paintbrushes you will ever need. Need to prime something? Then you should use the priming brush. It's quite large. It measures up to 6 to 7 inches wide. It can carry a great deal of paint. And once you're done with that, you want your base coat. For that, you need the laying brush. It measures up to 4 to 5 inches wide, so it's a bit smaller to make sure you can get your even strokes in. And after that, you want your detail brushes. Those can be anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 2 inches wide, so you can get all those fine details in. Those are just 3 of the main brushes that you can get here at Paintbrush Pal. But let me tell you more. Each brush is a premium design. They all have fairly long bristles and have great springiness when wet. Along with that, they will either have 100% natural bristles or high quality polyester. So come on down to Paintbrush Pal and get your brushes today.
Segment 3, cleaning up.
Yeah!
Now it's always important to clean up your instruments once you're done. How are you cleaning up, Johnny? Well, I thought you went up with lots of warm water until it runs clear. That way I know that all the paint is out and it's ready to dry. And you, Jenny?
I'm gonna let my paint dry, because that way, when I want to paint again, there'll already be paint on it.
Well, now that we're all cleaned up, why don't you show us what you painted, kids? Well, I painted African Savannah. And Jenny?
I painted some portrait.
Well, kids, we want to thank you for tuning into our educational program about painting. We hope you learned a lot, and remember, kids, say no to cons. Goodbye now.